Welcome to Go with the Flow, Vanetta Lopez. Your daily company is January 8th, it's a Thursday. Now, there's a specific month that we celebrate this January. It is National Blood Donor Month. With Nation, I don't care. It's probably America. But, I think it's something that we can just latch onto and do it. So what's happening? National Blood Donor Month. So in 2025, 14 units of blood are required every hour in Singapore. Okay, 14 units of blood are required every hour in Singapore. That is 328 units every day, or 119,720 units in the year. Now in 2025, that's the unit. So I think we can use that number for this year. Hopefully, touch wood, nothing terrible happens. So HSA, Health Sciences Association. Is it association? Health Science Authority, sorry. Health Sciences Authority. They keep 9 days of stockpile of blood supply. This is to ensure they have sufficient blood supply any time of emergency. Okay? So let's see. They actually have an interesting little thingy here. They give you how many times people have donated. There's a little like top 3, okay? 88 donors have made their 100th donation. 24 donors have made their 200th donation. And meanwhile, the highest number of donations by a single person stands at 356. Only one person has donated 356 times. This person must be very pale. No, just kidding. But that's cool. They should do that like on Instagram or something and say, oh, this person has just made a 400th donation, give more CDC vouchers to that person, or just give props. I think bragging rights is pretty cool. Give them thanks, give them a cape, give them something, give them free Twilight movie vouchers. No, anyway, but I think it'd be cool, right, to incentivize people with like a competition. People love a competition, right? Might as well give them blood donation competition. But okay, so donating blood is very cool. Now I'm terrible. I think I only donated like twice in my life. Yeah, and most of the time I'm donating blood because they need to do a test on me. No, but I have a friend whose husband, I don't know if she does it, but the husband does it twice a year, I think. And he makes it like an appointment, a scheduled thing where you just go down, donate this time of the year, and he and his staff do it as well together. So it's like, that is just so cool. I never thought of doing it as a go-to, as a no-brainer, as like a must every year, that kind of thing, And that's, I think, something we all should adopt, because in the end, we will always need a blood supply. You can't keep blood for too long, I'm assuming, asking your nearest vampire, I don't know. But I think the good thing you must remember is when you donate blood, you are saving a life. In fact, when you donate blood, you are saving up to 3 lives. Yeah. Please, they need blood for operations, for cancer treatments, for even in the labor ward. So you've seen Grey's Anatomy or any hospital show. Yeah, they use a lot of blood when you're doing operations. So your blood is literally going to save lives, up to 3 lives, in fact. Okay, so and not only that, the benefit is not just for the beneficiary of the blood as well. It's also through the blood donator. Yeah, did you know that if you donate blood, studies have shown it is likely to help you lower your blood pressure? Well, duh, it's less blood. But funny, right? You'd think the heart would be like, oh, there's less blood, I gotta pump more. But apparently it helps lower blood pressure as well as lower the risk of heart attacks. So that's pretty cool, okay? So where do you donate blood? So according to HSA Singapore, you can donate at the blood bank at HSA at Outram. That one we know, right? Like the main blood bank, it seems. That's opposite Outram Park MRT station. You can also donate at Dhoby Ghaut. You say you donate at Dhoby Ghaut, it feels like you're donating at the MRT station. That is you can donate blood at the MRT station. Yes, it is at Dhoby Ghaut MRT station, Dhoby Exchange, near exit B. I'm just going to work. Oh, donating blood. Don't faint. It's 11 Orchard Road. You can donate blood at the MRT station. How great is Singapore? I love it. So no excuses, huh? It's right there at the train station. Also at Woodlands, blood bank at Woodlands. That one is Woodlands Civic Centre. And then also at Jurong East, blood bank at Westgate Tower, number 1 Gateway Drive. And the other is at Punggol, 1 Punggol, at 1 Punggol. Blood bank at 1 Punggol. Okay, so pretty good, pretty good. You can donate blood. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, so when it comes to donating blood, what is your condition supposed to be like? You gotta be generally healthy, all right? You don't have any like cough, flu, whatever. Wait a bit if you've just gotten a tattoo. You gotta wait a couple of weeks, I think they recommend. You know, is there metallic stuff in your blood or something? I don't know, but something like that. But anyway, good to just wait a couple of weeks before you donate blood. If you've just gotten a tattoo, look up the weight that you need to be in order to donate blood. Plus, if you had a fever in the last 4 weeks, do not donate. Wait until after that. Gotta weigh at least 45 kg and have good levels of hemoglobins. That's right. Goblins of a certain height and weight. And no, wait, hang on. This is not right. Hang on. Yes, have a hemoglobin level of at least 13.0 G/DL for males and 12.5 G/DL for females. What is G/DL? I hear you ask. I also heard myself ask. So I want to check it out. It is GDL stands for grams per deciliter. I'll say that again. Grams per deciliter. And I was like, what's a deciliter? I asked my husband. He's like, he knows. I'm like, why are you so clever? So decimal is a tenth of 100, whatever. And grams of hemoglobin per 100 milliliters, a deciliter of blood. So if you have, like for a lady, it's 12.5 grams per deciliter. That's the number of grams of hemoglobin per 100 milliliters of blood. Okay, so how do you test that? Well, if your parents call you such a bloodsucker, then you're good. Yeah, no, just kidding. Just go to the blood bank, they'll tell you. And at the HSA website, you can see the blood stock level. Yeah, it's in big white pictures. You can see whether, it gives you updates on this, how high or low the blood level stockpile is like. So as of a few days ago, A negative is kind of low. So you might want to go and top up if you are A negative. AB negative is usually the rarest blood type. So there's also, I found out, Renault blood type. 1 in 10 million people have that. Very rare. Please do not play with scissors and knives if you have a Renault blood type. Okay. Anyway, next, what is today? Let's see now. It is January 8th. We also celebrate, Snuggle a Chicken Day. Can I take a moment to give props to a chicken? We take so much from a chicken stock, chicken breast, chicken wings, excuse me. But we really don't appreciate and give them enough love because they taste too good, right? I'm sorry, what to do? But I'm trying to cut down on meat. I'm not perfect. I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but I'm trying my best here and there to just cut down on meat. I say also for those who are like, oh, what's wrong with you? Well, it's also good for the environment. I can use that excuse, but really, they say we don't have fangs. We don't have to survive on meat. And plenty of protein elsewhere. Plus, you've got vitamins. But you get your proteins also from vegetables. But I'm not going to convince that many people, am I? Okay, so anyway, let's appreciate and snuggle a chicken day. All right. Have you seen those videos of people hugging a chicken? And have you seen how the chickens close their eyes, lean in, and cluck softly? Because they also love comfort. They know what it's like to be given love. All animals, to me, as far as I'm concerned, are sentient beings. Even lobsters and crustacean. And that was recently, I think, in one country. I can't remember which one now. I can never remember. Netherlands or Norway? They are considering, they have already said that uh, lobsters are sentient beings. They have feelings, they are conscious of what is bad, and how bad feelings are, what they can feel pain, basically, okay? So I gotta say, we appreciate chickens here in Singapore as well. I know many people like to complain about the wild chicken population running around Singapore, but I love that most people do love the chickens. Our Singapore free roaming birds. One was filmed using the Green Man pedestrian crossing. I mean, the traffic light crossing, actually, and even sped up as the Green Man light was about to turn red. That chicken knew how to use that red light traffic walk, that crosswalk. It was so adorable. I've seen a dog do it in real time. A real dog sit there and wait. Traffic stop. The Green Man turned green, and then the dog start walking. This chicken, this cockerel, also did the same thing. I think that's amazing. I saw that in the video, and it's like, of course, the first thing everybody around me says is, "But why? Why did he do it?" We just don't give them enough respect. All these animals that are sentient beings, because, like I said, they taste too good. They're not endangered. You notice when it's endangered, then we give them, of course, a lot more protection, and they're not considered pets on a general level. Although many people do have chickens as pets now, but this particular day, Snuggle a Chicken Day, has gotten a lot more attention, especially among animal lovers, backyard farmers, rescue groups, who know that every life, no matter how small, matters. I like what Mike Kasem, my partner on radio before, says. He can't kill ants. And I try as much as possible to kill ants as well, because ants are actually the most amazing creatures. Have you read about ants? They are excellent at community building, at supporting each other, at even carrying their dead home, at escaping and carrying their babies, and their homes, and then rebuilding. The ant, they carry how many times their own weight. It's amazing. So the humble ant, and then go see the ant movie lah. That also will get you like, oh my gosh, I can't kill an ant anymore. But what I do is I've sat down on the floor here at my home just recently, because I forgot to put water in the cat's bowl, and then so the ants came in. So I tapped the bowl, tuck, 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 and blew. I kept blowing until they all move away. And then I can clear up. I just feel bad, Clay. These ants are so hardworking. So anyway, that's Mila. And last but not least, I saw this bit of nice news, coming into the new year. I think keep the good vibes and positive vibes going throughout, because that is how I think humanity should always operate, right? Keep the good wishes going. See, I hear music in the neighborhood. So nice. I think, this way as much as you can throughout the year, right? I mean, we all try. Of course, life can get you down sometimes, but it was really nice to see the well wishes coming in at Times Square. So I saw this particular article, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool to see what people were wishing for in America, because people from all around the world were there, right? So they're wishing, what were their wishes during New Year in America? And what they did was, all that confetti that is thrown down on Times Square, it was mixed in with well wishes from people written down on pieces of paper, small tiny bits. And these are some of the positive messages that rained down. I wish for more love and kindness in 2026. I wish for a good year with good people. How about, was there anyone that says, I wish we didn't use this much paper every year? I hope it's all recycled and recyclable, or recycled and already used paper and going to be recycled again. Other wishes that were made. I wish for a kinder, more peaceful world for my grandchildren to live in. I don't know how old this person was, but it could be a grandparent, of course, but also maybe a person who says, for the future generations, let's hope it's a kinder, more peaceful world for them. Another one was, my wish this year is to finish writing my book and have it change at least one person's life. I can safely say I've kind of felt that way. I think if that was a bucket list, that was checked. My book, I know, changed one person's life because she came up and told me. So that was fulfilling as hell. It was so good. I felt so good because it helped her find courage to get out of a bad situation. And then I checked in on her a year later, and she said, "Yeah, yeah, I'm good. I'm still good. I'm good." And I was like, "Yes." Another wish was, I wish for a cure for type 1 diabetes. Yeah, it can be very devastating. My wish is to continue to chase my dreams and never lose sight of who I want to be. Yeah. Well, that's good if you know who you want to be. You know, some people, I guess, are lost. They don't know who they want to be, what work they want to do, where they want to be. And I guess that's one of the wishes I would like for everybody, for you to find fulfillment and direction in your life, because I think that can be a very difficult question to ask. Me having left radio last May, wow, in a few months it'll be 1 year. I also felt very like, what's my North Star? What do I want to do? Where I want to go? So many questions I had to ask myself, and it was a tough decision. But if you really, maybe I had to bring it down to the basics. Just go, I want to give value to people in one way or another, small or not. And this is why this is your daily companion, because, or your daily company, I mean, because a lot of people said to me, I kind of miss you. I miss you in the mornings and all that. So I guess if I am your company, wherever you are, if you're listening to me while you're on night shift and you're driving home, I'm hoping I'm keeping you awake with my nonsense and my whatever commentary in 2 cents worth. And if it helps you, great. Some more wishes is, I wish for life to get a little a bit. Can I just say this properly? I wish I can talk properly. Okay, here we go. I wish for life to get a little bit lighter for all of us. Lighter. Yeah. One of the big questions I have coming to the end of 2025 was, how do I enjoy life? How do I get the most out of life? I know that if I don't feel I have been productive, I cannot enjoy myself. I don't allow myself that reward. Yeah. So work smarter, but also, I mean, you work hard, but in a smarter way. Yeah. So that at least you feel you have a right to enjoy yourself. That's for me, lah, you know. So I guess one wish for me would be, I wish, and it's a big, big, Miss Universe type of wish. I wish for every country to work together for humans and animals, and not hoard and not compete. If this planet worked for each other, every country, every government worked for each other and for themselves, how can we not have a beautiful, happy life here on this planet? Just do that. Why can't we do that? Take away everything to do with your culture, your tradition, your religion, your history, and just say, look, we are one planet working for each other, for humans and animals, and for the environment for us to all live in, to have a roof over our heads, and to just be, not just survive, but thrive. Can we all do that, please? From here on out, somehow. Don't be greedy, ah. A lot of people are very greedy, Stop being so greedy. I'm very hungry now.